What's up, you guys? Welcome back to another YouTube video. So today it is Friday, August 25th, and I'm actually heading to Europe today. It's been so crazy all week. The past 2 weeks have been so crazy, so I haven't been as active on Instagram just because I'm like needing to get all my programming done and training and packing, cleaning, all that kind of stuff. So it's been pretty hectic, and I leave here, like my house, in like, what time is it? It was 12:20 and I'm leaving here at about 1 o'clock. My flight leaves at 2 and then I am traveling to Romania. I have a couple connections, so it's gonna be a pretty hectic day. I will not be recording a whole lot today, but I just want to show you guys, like, I'm backpacking for a month. I'm in Romania for a whole week to like compete, everything like that, and it's gonna be more of a chill week. I don't want to be too overwhelmed just having competition and needing like to make weight and stuff like that, because I'm still overweight by like a few pounds. So worst comes to worst, I don't compete, I just travel. But the goal is obviously to compete, and hopefully I just do my best, I have fun, gain some friends, gain some experience, and that's that, and then I just do better next year. But this is what I have packed for the whole month. Let me show you. So like I was saying, I'm backpacking and I'm going to be staying in like some hotels, some Airbnbs, some hostels. So I don't want to be like hacking a huge bag along. That would just be annoying while traveling to Europe. And literally most of my gear is like my camera gear, my comp gear. And then I have a few dresses, a couple bathing suits, and then like a couple pairs of clothing. So I'm going to probably be wearing like the same shorts and shirt every single day. But these are my bags that I'm bringing. So this is bag number 1. This is like the bigger travel bag. It's like a big backpack, so I fit a lot in there. And then this is just like my carry-on bag that I could also bring. And they're full to the brim. So I'm like, I can't fill these up anymore. And I'm just like really trying hard to stuff like my baby blanket in it, because my baby blanket comes everywhere where I travel. So, but I'm excited, and I was like not excited to compete, just like overwhelmed and like I'm not where I want to be to like actually compete, and I'm just not feeling it. Like I don't even enjoy working out right now. I'm just going through like a weird phase. So it was just like competition was like I just don't want to do it, but I'm really excited to travel. And once I get there, I know I'm gonna get like pretty hyped up. So it's just like, even now it's feeling more real. I'm so out of breath. I've been running around, so I'm out of breath. But yeah, I'm excited. And yeah, I'm starting in Romania, and then I'm not going to tell you guys where I'm going next. Quick comp update, I guess. So I'm currently 4.5 days out. I don't even know my lifts, talking with my coach today or tomorrow about my attempts. So right now I'm kind of going in blind. As long as I make weight, whatever, like I just need to get on platform and actually get the experience. But right now, like my body's kind of aching, not sleeping too well, so I hope just going there, being on my own and just like really zoning in is going to help me get like back on track. I did my lifting session this morning just to get that in before I leave, but then I have 2 or 3 lifts in Romania before I actually compete, so that's just like super light load, just like a couple reps just to get the feel of things. So it'll be nice to have that on comp equipment, because I don't have a stiff bar. I'm facing the mirror for squats. And my bench isn't even like a real comp bench. So, and I'm not using calibrated plates. So it's going to be nice to get the experience, get the feel of things. I think it'll make me feel a little more comfortable going into comp, and then just like wear my comp gear. But I'm getting excited. I'm getting really excited. See ya in Romania. Hello, you guys. I am at my Airbnb right now. Today has been literally so hectic. I don't even know what like actual time it is. I don't know, like my sleep, the food, everything, my hair. Crazy. But pretty much I've been traveling all day, so I didn't record anything because I've just been traveling nonstop, plane after plane. Been on 3 planes, and then I landed in Romania and I was gonna get a SIM card, and they said there's no SIM card, so I was like, there's gotta be. So I got one. I went to like a little coffee shop in the airport and she had one. So I got a SIM card. It was literally $3, €3, which is like $5. And yeah, it didn't work and there was no Wi-Fi in the airport, so I couldn't Uber. But fortunately, I met this really awesome family from Canada. Actually, they're from here, but they live in Canada. And I talked to like the husband the whole ride here from Germany, and he was just like talking about God pretty much. What are the odds? And yeah, so they brought me in their car to a place that has Wi-Fi. They were so nice, and they're like, yeah, you know, like when you land at a place and you think it's gonna be organized, and like, yeah, Romania is not like that. Romania, you land and everything goes wrong, and I was like, felt that. But anyway, then I got an Uber, felt better. Then I couldn't find my Airbnb because it was like on a construction road where it was like, I'm literally walking on gravel and it just looked wrong. So it was like making me doubt myself. But my Airbnb guy was great. So I'm in my Airbnb. It's actually so cute and the view is so pretty. The view is so nice. Like I can't even, what is my hair? You guys, it's been a day. Actually, it's been more than a day. I don't even know what hour I'm living on right now. But anyway, I'm gonna show you guys my cute little Airbnb. By the way, I'm here for 2 days by myself, and then I joined in with some other Team Canada girls. We're getting an Airbnb for a few days together, and then I'm out of Romania. But yeah, and then pretty much I think I'm just gonna walk around tomorrow. I literally just got to my Airbnb and I have to go train. Probably won't record it because I just have to like dial in. My food is low/high. It was high yesterday, but I don't know which day I'm on. Like my days are clashing, but I'm low on water, I know that. But I still feel like I'm gonna be like 10 pounds overweight right now. So I'm kind of scared to look at my weight. Ugh. I need sleep. Anyway, what was I saying? Romania. Okay, so it's a bit of a small screen. So here we have like, you know, just the bathroom already. Then we have the living room, and then it's just a cute apartment with a little kitchen. It's got everything you need. But then you walk back, right? And then you got the view. Oh yeah. So nice. And then you go in the room. Room is so lovely. Got everything you need. And then you got the view. Yeah. It's so pretty. It's literally so pretty. I literally opened my window, like the curtain, and I was like, huh? I like forgot. I got this Airbnb a long time ago, so I forgot about the view. What is up, my beautiful people? So it's day 2 here in Romania, technically like my first full day here. So I went to bed at like 10:30 last night. I got my training and it was pretty good considering I was low on sleep, low on food and water. So I was happy with it. I just did doubles at RP 6-7. I think I did about 210. So it was pretty good, felt good. Weighed myself, I was over 2 kg over. So I'm starting my gut cut today, which means I'll be eating almonds, protein powder as my protein source only, and candy. So low fiber, just because fiber does retain water into your body, like into your intestines, it draws water in. So we're avoiding that, and pretty much you're emptying out your intestines so you lose weight. So I'll be doing that for 3 days, and then I compete on Wednesday. It's Sunday right now. Time change, I'm tripping out. But I had such a good morning. I have a rest day today. So what I did this morning, woke up, got ready, made my coffee, prayed, read, had literally the best view ever. I'm like actually obsessed. I don't even want to leave, and I think like Romania is probably the bottom of like the countries I'll be at for the next month. So I'm so excited. But yeah, and then today I have to go get some groceries, aka almonds and candy. I already have my protein powder, my Ghost protein powder. And then also I have to go take some pictures in my singlet, my Team Canada singlet. Other than that, there's a pool party get together for Team Canada. It's like at 3 o'clock. So I think we're just like meeting up and just like getting to know each other. And yeah, very chill day. I don't have a whole lot. Gonna take it easy till competition. Then the fun begins afterwards. Good morning, you guys. I have to be really quiet. So currently it is 1 day out from comp. It's morning time. I compete tomorrow morning. I just wanted to recap a few things with you guys. Where's my tele? Oh, it's in my pocket. Anyway, changed to this Airbnb yesterday with Anna and Mora. So we're sharing an Airbnb now. My last one is gone. So sad. I love the Airbnb. Anyway, we are here now, and a few things. So one, like jet lag is hitting me so hard. I went to bed at 1 a.m. yesterday and woke up at 2:30 a.m. and I've been up ever since. So I literally like pulled an all-nighter and my body's hurting so badly. Like my left knee specifically is just like so screwed up right now. I don't know why. I think it's with like the walking uphill with the like the weather changes, all that, and like my back and my abductors and my shoulders, everything is just like so not good. And then no sleep does not help, and I'm gut cutting, so I have today and then tomorrow, and then I'm done the gut cut, fortunately. But like my lips were so dry, and that sounds like such a like a lame issue, but that on top of it, and then just being so hungry, so like I can't sleep when I'm hungry, so that was a struggle. And I like am so dehydrated as well. But then on top of that, we have no AC. So that was like, and I don't want to like, I'm just trying to be positive. And I was just laying there in bed, just like, dang, this sucks. So I came to lay on this porch for like, came to lay on this porch for like 3 hours and set up a bed. And I just like looked at the stars, and it was pretty, but like still couldn't sleep. My lips are so dry. So yeah, here we are at 6:43 a.m. Romanian time. And yeah, I guess I'm just gonna like stay up all day and probably just like go to bed early. I don't train today, which is good. My last training session was yesterday, but I'm gonna go to bed early. I'm gonna take a gravel and hopefully I just like hit the hay and just like not go and sleep really good, because I need it. Like and even like not like this night that just passed, but the night before I didn't sleep good. Like I was up for like 3 hours in between, which is not as bad as this, but it's still not ideal for like recovery and stuff like that, and just like feeling my best. But yeah, I'm a day out, and I'm more excited now being here to like actually hit weight and make it happen. Just leading up to like prep with my wrist injury and just hormonal problems, weight fluctuation, I just like wasn't wanting to compete. I literally wanted to drop out. But then I adjusted my expectations, and I'm just here for the experience to do better for next year. So that like made me feel so much better, and now I'm just like ready to do my best and just like whatever, gain the experience, be humbled, and then train hard for next year. So that's where we're at right now. I'm just here for the fun. Never thought I'd ever say that. I'm always here to win, but I'm just here for the fun right now. Dang, the mind shift. But yeah, I had training yesterday. It was my last session. I had light squat and some light bench, and they both felt like pretty good, which I was like really happy about. And yeah, now I just got to make weight. I don't know what I'm at. I'm gonna go weigh myself in a few hours when the girls are up. We'll go to the hotel to watch the boys lift, and then we have some girls lifting. But then yeah, I'm gonna weigh myself. Yesterday I woke up at, so the day after I got here I was at 60, I think I was almost at 65 kg, but yesterday I woke up at 63.4 kg. So I should be a bit lighter this morning, hopefully. But yeah, and then I'll probably just spit tomorrow morning. But yeah, just chill day today, no training, just watching people, trying to move as little as possible, finishing the gut cut strong, and then competing tomorrow, I'm just gonna do my absolute best. Just gonna really soak it in, enjoy the process, enjoy competing with like awesome people, good athletes, and then I'm traveling afterwards, and I am so excited for where I'm going. Plans changed completely. I'll let you guys know what all happens when it happens, but for now, you're not gonna know. My voice. I don't know if I mentioned, but I'm also sleeping on a couch. Pull-out couch that turns into a bed, except it's not a bed. It's literally like a footstool. Like it's hard, and it was hurting my back. My tailbone sticks out a lot. I'm just gonna stop complaining. I need coffee. But yeah, so chill day today, and I'll keep you guys updated. But I'll record comp tomorrow. I guess I'll see you guys at comp.
It's her first international competition, born in 2001. She totaled 421 in February, and I think she won junior nationals in Canada with that. A little bit of work, but looks fine.
And it is. We now have Janelle Jolicoeur of Canada, 142.5 kilos.
I like the belt. Very wide belt, you don't see it very often.
It is nice. It matches the SBD singlet.
It does.
Really nicely there.
And it matches the plate with her all-over outfit. It looks great.
Very organized. So 7.5 kilos above her opener.
Oh.
Ooh, I think just lost a little bit of tension in the hole there.
Yeah, you're right, I think.
Let's have a look at that again on the replay. She'll probably retake that on her third. She has another shot at that. Sinks into the hole.
It's hard to tell. Maybe it was just too heavy. I'm not 100% sure.
Jolicoeur of Canada missed 142.5 kilos on her second. Coming back for it now on her third. Now we weren't sure if it was a strength issue or she just sunk into the hole a little hard, so I think it will be revealed now for us. No, I think unfortunately it was just too heavy today.
Yeah, I think so too. And as you alluded to with the traveling, like can you imagine like you are traveling 36 to 48 hours while having to manage your weight? That's hard to do.
Yeah, and then adjust to the time zone. So they do incredibly well. We now have Janelle Jolicoeur of Canada opening on 95 kilos. This is a big opening attempt. Just 6 kilos below what looks like could be a Canadian record in the 63 junior class at 101.
That's the heaviest opener in the first flight. And only 4 or so girls open heavy in the second one as well.
And it looks good. 3 white lights, a good lift, and Canada having some really strong benches. A second.
And she has an outside chance of medaling in the bench press. I mean, there's a couple of girls open heavily in the second flight, but if she can get all 3 in. Unfortunately, she's called for downward movement. I think you could see it in the live stream. Blue card is downward movement of the bar. And yeah, you can see it there dipping.
Yeah, unfortunately, she does have another attempt at that, of course, on her. Janelle Jolicoeur of Canada missed 100 kilos on her second and is now looking to get it on her third.
The last bench press of the first flight. As I said before, like she has an outside chance of medaling, but she really needs to get this one for it.
Wow, that looked worlds better.
So did she do everything correctly? Yes, she did.
That's a good lift. And moved how I imagine she wanted it to move in her second, but should be happy to walk away with that 3-digit bench.
That's such a huge milestone.
we now have Janelle Jolicoeur of Canada, 167.5 kilos. Nice, strong looking opener. And 3 white lights, a good lift. Three red plates aside for Janelle Jolicoeur of Canada.
There we have the 3 reds. Good lift.
Of Canada, 180 kilos. And she breaks the ground. She is still
What a
moving. She locks it out.
Oh wow.
But unfortunately, you know.
All right, so I just showed you guys my comp lifts and I decided I was going to do a meet recap. So I actually competed 2 days ago, and in the last couple days I've just been like really chilling, hanging out with friends, watching the rest of the competition, just really, you know, thinking everything through. But to start off, obviously just by looking at my numbers, for the ones of you that already know how my lifts kind of are during training, that was not an ideal competition for me for sure. And I guess I'll kind of just go through like what I was supposed to hit versus what I actually did hit. But this is what I was going into competition with, like the numbers I was expecting. So my opener on squat, 397. Second would have been 315. And then my third attempt would have been either 325 or 330, depending on how my second went. And then my bench opener, 215, second, 231, and then my third attempt, 242. And then for deadlift, 374 as an opener, 396 as my second, and 407 as my third. So yeah, that didn't happen. And I knew that this wasn't going to be my best competition just because of going into competition. My training wasn't good. I just like mentally wasn't in it. I didn't even want to lift. Like I've been so unmotivated and just like so done. I didn't even want to come to Worlds. But like I decided like put my ego aside, come for the experience, try anyway, and then see what I need to work on to do better in the future. And that's what I did. But also like with my hormonal, you know, imbalances, weight fluctuations, I didn't even know if I was going to make weight. And then I screwed up my wrist for 6 weeks, couldn't bench, and I was really wanted to do good on bench. So that was like that mentally, that was another downfall. Like it just pushed me down even more. And then on top of that, just not having the proper equipment and just a bit of everything just adding up, and just was not ideal for myself. But coming into competition, I did a gut cut. So it's like they say, it's not supposed to really risk your strength, and it didn't really. But I also didn't recomp properly again, so that's my fault. Or like refeed properly again. So I could have easily just, you know, had honey right in the morning, right after I weighed in. I weighed in at 62.8, so I was 2.2 kg under. But what I did was I had my rice with chicken, Himalayan salt, and honey, but it was so early in the morning, like I barely had any. It was just grossing me out. I had fruit, I had Pedialyte water, all that kind of stuff. I just didn't have enough carbs, so if I would have like chugged honey instantly, I think that would have helped a lot, because I was dead, like dead. I didn't have pre, nothing like that. Squats started, they felt hard, felt super depleted, did not feel good, and it was like really frustrating. So we went in and did my first attempt. I hit it, it felt hard, like things didn't feel good. And then even after, like my coach was like, I've never seen you squat that low before, and it looked wider. So I don't remember like how it all went, but apparently I was squatting different. But I don't know, it just, everything, I felt so weak. And it was also like the week before, like it was my week of the month, so I was so weak. And when I train, the week before my time of the month, I am extremely weak. My squats are like 40 pounds lower. My bench is way lower, dead lower, and literally it's like I fall asleep. I'm just like so dead. Even just standing there, like doing my day-to-day things, I just like super sleepy, super weak, and it's hard for me to like even be awake. And then on top of that, working out, and then on top of that, world. So it wasn't ideal, but based off of like the time of the month that it was very accurate lifting for myself, just a little bit better from the comp hype. But yeah, that was really frustrating. But I did my opener on squat, hit it, failed my second. It was just like literally so heavy. I had nothing in me. Third, failed it again. It was a little bit better than my second, but again, just like nothing in me. Then for bench, warmed up bench. It was not amazing warm-up wise, felt a little slower. Did my opener. It was like I hit it. It wasn't great. Did my second attempt. And by the way, my third attempt was supposed to be my opener. So we had to knock it down for my first attempt, my opener. And then, yeah, I did my second. I went up, but there was like downward movement, so it didn't count. So I had to redo it as my third. And on my third, it was like so easy. It just like flew. And that's how it was supposed to be as my opener. But like mentally, I was off. My body was off. And then also like after it was warming up for bench, I like was having spoonfuls of honey, like a lot of it. So I think it was hitting by like my second, third attempt on bench. So it just like, it was also just easier. But I felt so dead. I felt like my body couldn't engage. I was gassed. Like it just wasn't good. And then deadlifts, I was warming up and I wasn't feeling good again. Just felt slow and just very sluggish. And I was kind of just like, but did my opener. I think we lowered it a little bit versus what I was supposed to do as an opener. Then, so I hit that, hit my second, went for my third. We had to lower my third. It was 396, I believe. And yeah, so I got it up, but my knee buckled. So my knees were locked, and then my knee kind of bobbed out. And then because it bobbed out and buckled, it hit the weight, and it looked like the weight was resting on my leg, and I was hitching the way up. But my knee literally just buckled. So it didn't count. I got it up, but it didn't count. So yeah, but yeah, my opener on squat, that was not good. And then just literally doing like pretty much my opener as a third attempt on bench was just like super frustrating. Which was like, I think it was a little over what I was supposed to do as an opener was 220. But yeah, just overall wasn't great. I was bummed because I wanted to medal on bench, and based off of the placements on bench for first, second, and third, I could have gotten, I think it's third. So I definitely could have medaled on bench, but I just like, it was not the day for me. And then, yeah, so that's how that went. And I am not proud of the performance. Obviously, that's not what I wanted at Worlds, but it wasn't much different than what I was expecting. I was expecting to do better personally, like my own competition towards myself, against myself, but that didn't go well either. And then on top of that, I forgot to mention this, 2 days prior, I didn't sleep. I went to bed at 1, woke up at 2:30, was up all the way till the next day when I went to bed before comp. So that like also hit. Like I felt my muscles, like everything was just shaking that whole time. The morning, I couldn't even hold my hands up. I was like this. Like I don't know, my body was just like literally dead, depleted, shocked, everything. And then the travel on top of it. But yeah, I think I like definitely pulled some positives out from all of this. Like one, just the experience and like traveling like international comps. Like that's my first experience in regards to that. And also just, you never really know how much traveling affects your performance until you actually try it. And I've never traveled this far, so that really did help me. I didn't know how much it was actually going to affect like sleep-wise, jet lag, and then also just like timings with food and sleep and recovery. So next time I know to come like a week ahead for sure, and to just be prepared when it comes to that. But yeah, I was not ready for how much that actually affects performance. It affects it a lot. So I did learn in regards to that, and then experience and just knowing what to see, what to think going into competition. like how to prepare myself. And yeah, what else was I going to say? I was going to say that I also did really profit from this whenever, because normally, like, I'm really hard on myself. Being a gymnast for 15 years, like a national gymnast, I was so hard on myself. And if I didn't do well, like, it would bother me for weeks, for months, and it would affect me big time. And I would, like, literally, like, cringe in my body just thinking of, like, my bad performance. I'd be so angry. I, like, wouldn't talk. It was, like, not like a poor sport, but, like, poor sport within myself, not towards other people. I thought it was great when people won, like, good for you, worked hard, you deserve it. But for myself, I was so disappointed when I didn't do well because I had such high standards. And just with the sport, it is, like, a really tough sport when it comes to, like, the actual sport and then the mentality behind it. So I had that going into powerlifting. So I did bad at squats in the past at competition, and it would screw me up for bench and deadlift, and I would be so angry. I wouldn't be happy. I wouldn't have fun. Like, it would just mess everything up, and I didn't want that for myself. It's something I've been working on. So I just decided, like, you know, the past few months, I've really been working on myself, being humbled, and just, like, opening my mind to more than just being the best. So I was really proud that I was able to cope with this in a really good way and not let it affect my entire performance. Like, yeah, I didn't perform well, but it was not because of my mentality. It was because of other variables. So I was really happy that I was still able to have fun, to support others, and to just, like, end my competition and not just go to my room and just, like, think everything through, what I did wrong, what I need to fix. I just, like, I chilled. I like, obviously thought about, like, what I did wrong, and it sucked, but I didn't let it affect me long term. So I do think that the way I performed and, you know, not being the best and not doing great, and just, like, having the patience and not getting too mad or affected by my poor performance, I think that I really did benefit most from that and being humbled versus winning. Because I think if I won, that would have just confirmed all the things about me that I'm trying to work on right now, and it wouldn't have challenged me in the way that it is challenging me now. So I do think that I benefited a lot more losing and being humbled by people better than me, and just by, you know, coping with things differently and just being more positive and open-minded. So I do think that that was, like, what was meant for me, and I gained more as an athlete and as a person that way. So I'm taking so much away in a positive note, and I am going to, you know, just process it and see the things I need to work on and just do better next year. But I think that it really did help me because I was losing my drive. I was just so done with lifting. Like, I wasn't done. Like, I was obviously still going to do it, but didn't want to be there. And now it's like, it got me fired up. Like, I want to do good. I want to medal next year, right? And I know all the things that I'm allowed to adjust because there's rules I didn't know that I could actually do. And there's things that I need to fix. And there's things I need to get stronger at. And it's as simple as that. So I'm excited to continue gaining some experience, continue getting stronger, and just, like, being a better athlete. But yeah, I'm excited to train this year. I'm excited to work hard, to get stronger, to come back for redemption. Like, I'm so ready to just, like, do so much better next year, and it's a whole year, so I have the time. I just need to be dialed in and to, like, you know, push away distractions, which I'm completely ready to do after all my travels. But yeah, now I travel Europe, and this is my last day in Cluj. But yeah, it's 7 o'clock right now in Romania. And I'm going to the train station at, like, 9 o'clock, and then I am going somewhere, which I'm not going to tell you next, or now. I'm not going to tell you now because it's going to be in my next video. And yeah, I'm excited. But I'm only going to be there for a few days, and I'm going somewhere else. Not telling you anything yet. So you're going to have to stay updated. You're going to have to keep an eye open, see what's up. But yeah, I just want to say thank you guys so much for, like, all the support when it comes to not just this, but everything. Like, you guys are supporting me through my lifts, and when I mention I'm off on Instagram, just, like, mentally, you guys are always there to pick me up and to make me feel good. And I know that I do, like, inspire a lot of you, but you guys also inspire me. So just remember, it goes both ways. But I really do appreciate it. I appreciate all the support and the love and the sharing and the commenting and the likes and just everything you guys do to help me become, like, a better person and a better athlete. But that is all for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to like and subscribe, of course. I'm excited to show you guys where I'm going next, and I'm excited to eat all the good foods because I was gut cutting for the first few days. This is gonna be good. It's gonna be good. See you guys next video.